Welcome back to Joe's Mom's Kitchen. Food Dude at it again. Today we're going to be making sauerkraut. Yeah, this is the big one water that's collecting. I'm speaking from experience. We got cabbage, salt, and spices, and a little bit of garlic, and that's it. We're going to weigh our cabbage, so I'm going to cut these in half just so I can weigh them on this scale. It's about 400 grams. We'll call it 300 grams. So all together is 700 grams. I'm gonna take these quartered ones and I'm just gonna quarter the core out. And this is like a great little snack. And then we're just gonna shred it. And we're gonna put all the cabbage in this bowl here. So we have 925 grams plus 700 grams in there. That's 1,625 grams. So what we're gonna do is do 2% of that, which is about 0.02. It's 32 and a half. Yeah, so 32 and a half grams of salt. And that's good. Take the salt and sprinkle it into the cabbage, and I like to work it a little bit and sprinkle the salt in batches so it kind of gets everywhere. And I'm gonna take what we call the cabbage crushers. Just work it, break it up a little bit. So while your cabbage is sitting in the bowl here, we're gonna toast our spices. So we just get it over the flame and just toss it around, move it. I don't like my spices sitting when I toast them. That's lovely. That's perfect. So we got our spices, our seasonings, all nice and toasty, and we're just gonna marry them into our cabbage that's been resting in this water and the salt for, I don't know, like 15 minutes now. Take the old cabbage crushers one more time. Looks good, smells lovely, and I want you to see something. So that's been sitting here for like 15 minutes. That's the juice that's gonna ferment cabbage when we put it in the jar. So, and we got our cabbage. It's perfect. It's beautiful.
I love cabbage.
Before we put it in the jar, I'm just gonna take a couple cloves of garlic. This is personal preference, how much garlic you want. I just do it like this. I fill it up. And I make a solid mess. So that is all the liquid that we had collect. Tamp all this down. So I tamp this down. If you got a bigger tool, the better. Alright, so pour all this water in. Make sure you get the little spices that hang out at the bottom. Look at that. You got sauerkraut. So what I'm gonna do is seal this up to start the fermentation. So here are my rules while it's fermentating. Fermentating. I like fermentating better. If you're using a tight lid like I am, just make sure you come over once a day, twice a day, and open it up, give it a little burp, tamp it back down again if the stuff has risen, and seal it up again. Just do that every day. And yeah, you want to leave it in like a cool place.
Should you keep it in the fridge?
No, when you keep it in the fridge, good question, cameraman Joe. That slows the fermentation down. But once you're happy with what you got, stick it in the fridge and that'll like slow the fermentation process down a lot and keep it fresh. We'll check on this guy next in a week. Yo, we're back. This is a week later. So the sauerkraut's just been sitting. You can already smell like the funkiness, the fermentation smell, and like you can see like the structure of the lettuce isn't as strong. Let's taste it. Yeah, it's really good. You taste a lot of the caraway seeds. So I'm gonna let mine ferment for like another week and a half. But really the best part about doing fermentations is it's up to you, like how much flavor that you want. If you want to put it in the fridge now and stop the fermentation, that's fine. It's the perfect condiment. Food dude out.
Come in.
So we have 1,625 grams of cabbage.